Folks, it's the Daily Landsblog for the 25th of July, 2020. Michael Landsberg, Casey Landsberg shooting, Corey Landsberg here. We got Wrigley, we got Carlo, we got a whole bunch of people, and maybe...
Carlo?
Carlo?
No, we have Carl.
Carl.
Carl Doggerfeld, the dog.
Yes, and I was talking really fast because you know what today is, Cor? Vyvanse Day for me.
Oh, is it?
Oh my gosh, I'm just so much better at being me on a Vyvanse Day than not. But the problem is with stimulants, right? You start to get adjusted to it, right? Your body starts to kill it off, so to speak, and it's not as effective. Do you find that with Ritalin?
Yeah, I haven't taken it in 10 days because I took it probably... When the last time I stopped taking it was probably in January when I was on vacation, and I've taken it every day other than weekends since then. And you're eventually you start to kind of feel crappy from it. And I thought first of all it was that my body was developing a tolerance to it, so I took double the dose, and then I started feeling really crappy, like physically crappy, not mentally. I felt like hot and cold. I felt achy. I had headaches. And I didn't know what it was, but I assumed that it had something to do with the medication. And then I went back to the regular dose of just 20 milligrams, and I was okay. But I've been on vacation for 2 weeks and have not taken it once.
Right. See, I just find, I've been on vacation for 2 weeks as well. And because when I'm on vacation, I'm still working, right? I'm still doing stuff. And man, like today, I took it, I guess, about 10 a.m. And by 11 a.m. it had kicked in, and I was just flying, right? Like I was just, I didn't want to get up from doing work. It's just, it's a total revelation for me. But I normally take it Monday, Wednesday, Friday because I'm worried about building up the tolerance for it. So I hadn't taken it since Monday, and today it was like, oh, this is awesome. How you doing with anxiety?
Fine. I haven't really had any bad spells in a while, so yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, and it's been a while though.
How long has it been? I can't remember. The last time I had a meltdown was when I thought I was having some sort of a stroke or some sort of cancer in my brain, because I remember that. It was clearly just a migraine, and I felt like crap, but it's amazing how quickly you can convince yourself.
And how about COVID? I mean, COVID, in theory, is a realistic fear to have, right?
Yeah.
It's not one of these where you make up some exotic disease. I mean,
I feel better about not catching it now than I did 3 months ago, because, people are freaked out now, and we're getting used to the proper hygiene protocols that probably should have every day, right? It shouldn't have taken a pandemic for people to learn to wash their damn hands properly. It shouldn't have taken a pandemic for people to just not go to work when they were sick. And luckily, we've been at this for 5 months now. And I think that people are starting to finally understand that there are things you should do. What?
No, I agree. But the question is, will we go back to being the same world that we were before? I don't mean in 2 months, because, this is going to haunt us for a while. But
yeah,
typically...
it should haunt us for a while. Why would you... At this point, why would you feel comfortable to relax on some of the protocols, right?
Oh, no, hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that...
We're all used to this now.
The handshake, for instance.
No, never again.
Is the handshake now gone from North American or, I guess, Western culture?
Yeah, well, you used to shake hands with people to show that you didn't have a gun in your hand. And I don't think we live in in the U.S. it could be different.
But not here.
But here, we don't live in a society where people are packing heat wherever they go. So, but I don't see why you would ever shake someone's hand again. I don't see why you would ever high five someone.
I'm never hugging anyone ever again.
There are things that should just be banned from society for good. And it's not like you need to shake someone's hand. If you were told...
What do you do if president of Bell Media, you see him, and he goes, oh, Corey, I always wanted to meet you, yeah? And he sticks out his hand? Is it, don't fucking touch me, or?
Don't fucking touch me.
Whoa!
I would say, I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable shaking anyone's hand. And I don't think he would look at that and be like...
I just made that up.
5 months ago, you may have looked at that and be like, wow, there's something off. This guy's off his rocker. But hey, I was ahead of the curve here.
You were.
I was the type of guy who would carry Purell in my pocket
Long
And,
before.
like,
Long before.
Now everybody does,
Yeah.
but I was one of the people who would carry Purell in their pockets 10 years ago. And as soon as I had to shake someone's hand, I would immediately grab the Purell. And if I didn't have Purell, I would look for a washroom to wash my hands. And if everyone thought the same way I did, we probably never would have had a pandemic like this.
Signalweek.com, 24/420. We're here because,
420.
425.
425.
What the hell's that?
Well, we decided
Started
because
smoking weed.
we did Isolation Nation, and it was like a half hour every day that we were
right.
entitled to add some days to it. Good job.
Nice try.
Come on, give us a hug.
No.
No.